And hello, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had an internet outage, but it happens. We're back. We're live. We've maybe fixed some of the issues as well with the lighting. Apparently, it was the browser. I've also changed browsers just to see if that helps me as well. So let's get back into it, and we're going straight back into, I think, was a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah, we're hoping to do a short rest and see if the sound will stop.
So how long are you resting to try to see if the sound will stop?
An hour is a short rest.
Yeah, an hour.
Just an hour.
An hour is good enough.
So where are you doing your short rest? Are you doing it in the tower or outside in the...
In the foray?
Yeah.
We're almost here anyway. Why not just go outside?
Yeah, let's make sure we're outside the tower, just in case there's someone comes back to remove these goblin corpses.
Okay. So throughout your short rest outside the tower, although the sound is at its minimal here, when you closed all the doors, the sound's at its minimal, at its like the lowest volume. It's still going, but you also have, like, you get your short rest in, you get your hit dice healing, but it's an unnerving short rest. It's an unnerving rest where just at the edge of your vision or the edge of your sound, you hear movement in the rubble. Just every few minutes, you know that there's things out there, and they're just keeping you in the darkness, and it's not a settled rest. It's quite unnerving. Let's do that though. So 5 hit dice for David, 6 hit dice for Jim.
You gonna spend one, Brescia?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that in here.
Okay.
You take the hit dice text.
The letters. Yeah,
That's
the word.
it. You got 9 back, and that's totally what
Nice.
Wait, how did I get... Oh, wait, +2. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, plus your
Oh,
constitution.
cool. I'm going to stack it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
So we're all full. It's almost like we haven't done anything yet.
Well, Bress has got 1 less health, but that's pretty damn good.
So the sound's still going, you said?
The sound is still going.
Alrighty. Well, Fana is immune, so we can try to either try to stop it with her, or we can look for another solution somewhere else.
I think let's try the other hallway. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that room, it's like if 3 of us can't enter it, she might get stuck in a fight by
I just don't want to waste my 25 thieves tools.
And let's be honest, 17
Okay,
with guidance.
Right, 17 with guidance.
Yep.
maybe we can try to actually break that thing completely.
Do we have anything that can do really well damage against objects or something?
I mean, I have my warhammer, but I can't go in there.
I cast my magic stone.
We get the rocks at it, or we could loan a warhammer to go crush the orb.
You can't even go near it. Once those doors are open,
Yeah. Can, right?
Yeah.
Well, yes, technically, but are you sure it's a good idea to break a magical object that you threw a stone at, and apparently you guys can't go near it anymore?
It's too loud. It's too loud.
Well,
Shut it up.
exactly.
It can't get any louder. Just shut it up.
You think it can't get any louder. Okay.
I mean,
Or we can just get in a
I can try to break it then.
Well, the sound. Did you say the sound is coming from the orb or
From the orb
something
itself.
else?
As you came in the room, there was this soft, just a faint sound coming from it, until it was hit.
Maybe we can get some stuff to cover that damn thing. Like rocks.
I don't know if
Dirt.
rocks block sound, but hide armor could. Am I willing to part with my armor just to shut it up?
I'll give you this for a freebie. Even the doors are struggling to block the level of the sound.
Okay, so no blocking the sound.
Yeah. And you know at least one door seals perfectly. As in the dragon door seals perfectly.
Right.
Do I think it's possible to just run through that room?
If
the
you
other
failed
side?
that saving throw, you cannot even get near that room. You cannot get near that object.
You could send Fauna to run through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Could I go through that door, over here? Was it unlocked? Or
We didn't
did
try
nobody
it.
check?
You didn't even check.
We were too busy
Run out if it's
messing
locked.
with the orbs.
Well, I guess okay, guys. So you guys apparently can't be in that room because of the sound. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna go see if that door is.
Okay, wait.
Unlocked.
Before you do that, just guidance to be safe.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
It's only a D4, but
Yep.
enjoy.
Just throw the orb further into the chamber so we can get closer.
So
Also, hand her the magic stones I currently have.
Yep.
Just in case you need them.
Might just be my last gift to you, but yeah.
okay.
Well, now I feel like I should give her a gift. I don't have anything to give you.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Do you want I have a crowbar. Do you want a crowbar?
Pry the door open.
Here, have this crowbar just in case the door is locked. You can use this.
all right.
Not
Thank
the
you,
tools,
boss.
the crowbar.
I mean, hopefully I come back from this.
It's not. Remember you.
You better come back. That's my crowbar you got there.
Yeah, but hopefully nothing, attacks me because you guys can't come save me.
All right, out you go, and I just kind of with my scarf wrapped around my hand, I push her out the door.
You got this.
All right. So now we're in the dark. You can't see.
Yeah. So you get to the door, and the door is still unlocked. It didn't reset itself.
That's good.
And as soon as you open that door, the sound bellows through again, and everyone else has to run. Those people that have gotten... You didn't close this door. Hello, Hill Kings. Thanks for the follow. May you stick around and enjoy your viewing. So, if you just joined in, the players here have just set up a trap, and they've just opened the doors to essentially let the sound hit them again. So everyone that has failed it has to run away. Everyone that has concentration spells has to do a concentration check, please, to keep up your guidance and to keep your magical stones to be magical.
Is the magic stones got concentration?
Is it concentration or is it?
Let me check.
But the guidance I know is 1.
No, magic stone just lasts a minute.
Okay.
What do I roll for concentration check?
That would be
It's a
a
constant.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Yep.
So that guidance may still be there or may disappear. We have an 8. The guidance, please untick it off your sheet.
Alright.
That makes my crowbar the best gift.
They're fighting over
Oh.
their gifts.
I give and I take away.
Fighting over your gifts.
That's not what you're supposed to do with gifts.
So here we find ourselves with Fana by herself facing the magical glowing orb that is deafening everybody else. In deafening volume.
Give that thing a nice little punch while you're there.
Don't do that.
No.
This is your conscience speaking. Don't do that.
What are you going to do? The door is open. The sound just rockets out again.
Well, I'm gonna go to this door and see if I can open it.
Okay. Area 8.
How long did we say we're gonna wait until she comes back, or are we just gonna sit here and she never comes back?
Well, I don't think you could come save me even if I don't come back, because you guys can't get into that room.
I could befriend this giant rat to come find your corpse.
The door opens.
Oh, it opened.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I check to see if there's any traps or anything
Oh,
weird in there.
do a DC. Also, do a investigation check, please.
Okay. Investigation.
Just in case, you totally believe that there's no traps in there.
That means there are traps in there.
No, I will say that no matter what,
But
even if there isn't one.
You think there's not, so go for it.
yeah, I'm gonna walk in there and go to this door.
Okay.
Oh,
Bad
So-
idea.
As you
I
walk
have
across
to.
there, can I please get? Oh no! Wait, sorry, no, you don't get a reaction to this one.
Oh.
Nope, you don't get a reaction. So triggered. Here we go. That's 5. So as you walk across, oh my god, how the heck did that work? I don't know.
You got
how
a 2.
wow.
So as you walk across, suddenly arrows fly left and right from each wall, and they're just crossing your path forward, like in front of you, behind you, even between your legs, and you just keep on walking to the end of the other side, and not a single one.
I am one with
hits
the
you.
force, and the force is with me.
Oh man.
If you didn't have the lucky feat, you have it now. No, I'm kidding. You're not going to have the lucky feat. I'm not that nice.
No, GM.
But yeah, you get to the other side. You know that there's a trap there. You just don't know exactly where.
So good luck getting back.
Yeah.
I can't believe we killed her.
You have a door in front of you.
Can I open it?
Yes, you can. And we'll do a description of this little room. I'm assuming you're entering.
I'm gonna make sure that I don't see any. I want to look and see if there's any traps or anything.
Okay. So do your investigation, please.
Yeah. No. Oh. Investigation.
It's a little better.
Yep. Again, you're absolutely certain there's no traps there.
Oh god.
Keep on trucking.
I'll step into the room.
Okay. Dust fills this hall like a layer of grey snow. In the rounded northern end of the chamber stands a 10-foot tall sculpture of a coiled dragon carved from red-veined white marble. And normally it's show players, but you're the only person in there. So, Ursula, you're the only person that can see it. It should be in your player journal.
There was a dragon.
So it's a rearing dragon of white marble with red stains to it. Red veined white marble.
Yeah.
And on its base, there seems to be an inscription. What languages do you read?
I don't
Oh,
read
no.
Draconic.
Dang it.
It's okay. It's in common.
The one situation where you need the overlap. No.
Yeah, it's in common. It says we come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we?
All right, so
No
we can't say
hints.
anything, guys. It's all on her.
Unless she comes back.
Or she could come back and ask
back.
us.
Yeah.
If you want to
Those
dodge the arrows
arrows
again.
No. Yeah.
Well, now she knows where the arrows are, right?
No,
Or
really.
are they like across the entire room?
Just like hide behind your shield and just crawl across.
I don't have a shield.
I think I know what it is. So if you come back, I can tell you. But
No, it's all on her.
Well, if I don't see anything else, I probably will go try to head back and tell him what I found.
Okay. So how are you getting back?
Going around where the arrows hit.
If only we had wild shape already, you could just turn to a spider, climb across the wall.
Yeah.
Or the ceiling or
but we can't turn into spiders yet, though.
Well, since I know there's a trap in there, can I look again to see if I can figure out where it is now that I know there is one there?
You
or
can look. You can try to look for the trap
not? Okay.
You
again.
could also try to do a long jump to jump through to jump as much as possible through the room to try
Get
to
those elf hops.
Anyone can do a long jump. I know there's
Yeah.
a rule for it.
I know. It's the amount of distance is your strength.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yes.
I can jump 16 feet? That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
We had a barbarian that couldn't cover 10 feet. Had difficulties. So, do your investigation again. There is a specific number. 6 was totally not it.
Yeah.
How long can you jump?
How long can I jump? I have a strength of 10.
You can jump 10
So 10
feet.
feet.
Okay.
Choose two
Well, we don't-
squares.
We don't know how long the wall is, so.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
would like not having dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come to essentially a 50-50 of whether you jump in the right spot or jump in the wrong spot, because you don't really know where the pressure plate is. I've just got a trap that's been
Also, it is
placed.
a pressure plate.
Yeah. So you can see that there's just there's a trap somewhere in that area. So you don't know where the
Okay.
pressure plate's setting.
Oh, if it's a pressure plate, what if you just throw some stuff onto the ground?
Oh,
The
yeah.
rocks! I gave you the rocks! I gave you the rocks!
No hints.
Oh! So his gift is more useful than the crowbar.
You could throw the crowbar too.
No hints, guys. Yeah.
I think first I'll roll an investigation.
Yep. Roll your investigation. See if there's...
11.
It's better, but you know there's a trap there. You just don't know what's
Can't
triggering
spot
it.
it.
You know that you can now see that there's obviously see that there's arrows coming out of the walls, and where they're coming out, it's just like little cracks in the debris you wouldn't have noticed before. But yeah, you just don't know where the trigger point is. Don't know what's setting it off. So, what would you like to do now?
Can I take like the crowbar I was given and kind of throw it in front of me?
You can. You can throw it. Pick a square which you're throwing it at. Ping a square, I should say, which you're throwing it at.
Probably like the one right in front of me.
Yep. Okay, you throw the throw bar onto the square in front of you, and nothing happens.
Okay.
I step there.
Okay.
Keep
I just-
doing that.
Yeah,
Wrong button.
Oh, the turnover came up.
Wrong
Uh-oh.
button. That was wrong button.
How heavy is a crowbar?
Not heavy enough to set off the trap.
Oh, no.
As arrows again fly out of the walls, and there's quite a lot of them that fly out. This time they do hit you, and you take 8 points of damage.
shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great.
How much health do you have?
Not much.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, you're alive. That's important.
But you're still in the trap.
I cast cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yep. Although, yep, you do your casting. I will say this: if you cast, you're still standing in the trapped area.
Probably want to get out of there.
Yeah, okay. So I step back and then I cast cure wounds.
Yep. So do your casting, get your health back.
Just remember, when you get close to the end, take the jump.
So 7 points of healing. That's nice.
Okay.
And all your spell slots are expended. It looks like.
Cast
I haven't-
before?
Oh, only get 1 spell slot. That's right.
Should have 2. What else did you cast?
I haven't casted anything.
You may have done test rolls.
Yeah, I casted 1 before.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think anyone else.
We have healing word on the knife.
I have-
Healing word is the one I casted.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
okay. I put
so-
it back to 1. You should have 2. You put it back to 1.
Okay.
So you're now healthy again.
Okay. Can I grab the crowbar?
Nope, you can't
and
reach it.
Oh, I didn't grab it?
Nope.
Okay.
Maybe use your.
You're not
maybe
getting
use
that
your
crowbar
staff
back.
to try to reach for it.
What was that? I
What
didn't
if
hear
you-
you.
Whatever tool you got to try to reach for it.
Although the crowbar wasn't heavy enough the first time, I'm not sure that's.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you don't set yourself on there, just use something really light to pull it back, like a rope, or, you know.
Just go kill something and use its corpse.
But the only thing I could think of that I could use is my bow, and I'm not risking my bow.
Wait. It's 5 feet away from her, right?
Yeah.
And how tall is she? How tall are you?
I don't. Probably average
Yeah.
height.
So that's 5,
As an elf,
6.
that's 6.
For an elf?
5. An elf
So
is like
if you-
5'10".
Yeah, so if you bend down and then put your hand out there, you can probably reach it.
All right.
It's going to be difficult to reach, but you may set off the track if you try and do it that way. Is what I'm saying.
Gotta be careful.
Or you can
Yeah.
come back and borrow my staff.
The
She
problem
can't
is
come back anywhere.
can't come back. She's
She's got a
stuck.
hallway of arrows.
You just have to jump through it. Remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to jump over
Okay.
it.
She
Okay.
goes back and try to heal.
So
Well,
Just
I'm
jump
not
and run.
gonna-
Jump and run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run jump.
Like, I don't really care about your crowbar right now.
That's okay. Don't worry about the crowbar.
okay.
It's only a little bit more important than you. I mean, sorry, no, wait.
So what we're going to do. You can jump 10 feet. That's no problem. You don't know exactly where the trigger point is, so you're going to have advantage. Or also, they're going to have disadvantage on attacking you because you're going to trigger some of it. Just if you're in the right spot or not, is going to help. That's what's going to happen.
So you're basically
hopefully-
taking the dodge action
yeah.
by
I'm trying to
jumping.
jump over. So the 11 plus, so that came across really badly. That's not a 19. So a 16, does that hit?
I
Yeah.
thought you said it had a disadvantage.
Oh, so yes.
No.
So a 13, does that
13.
hit?
No, 13 wouldn't hit.
Just. You make it. So as you land, they trigger out and they just miss you as you just get on the other side.
Back to us.
I gotta
You're
just gotta
safe.
put a hand to my chest, like, oh boy. I
Oh,
almost died.
We're just sitting here
go,
talking
what's going
small talk.
on? Yelling small talk.
Yeah, yelling small talk.
We have no idea what's actually happening technically.
And you're pretty much at the room where the
What's
noise is
taking her
coming
so
from
long?
again.
Do you two ever bathe? Like
I'm made of rock.
Like,
Oh.
just that. Wait, you're made of rock?
Earth canasta.
Yeah.
Like dirt?
Yep.
Well, more,
Yep,
it's
yep.
pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna not be over. I'm gonna.
Take another step back.
Yeah,
You just suddenly realize, wait a second, he's made of dirt.
I don't know how I never noticed that before, but I just.
Yep.
It's probably
Earth
the
Ganassi.
excitement of entering the dungeon.
I probably don't look all that great either as far as clothes like this. I'm someone else.
This Brescia is slowly realizing she came down here with a bunch of dirty people.
So you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything with the globe, which you actually said to do.
No, I'm just gonna go back.
Okay. She found that riddle. Maybe we can solve it for her.
No problem.
I'm just gonna kind of. I'm not gonna.
Don't close that door, please.
Yeah.
You don't have to lock it. You don't have to lock it, but maybe like shut it.
I'm just gonna try to not like latch it, but just kind of close it.
Close a little bit. Okay. So you close it a little bit without actually trying not to have it seal. I understand. Yep.
And head back to them.
So we'll do a partial door cover. And I'm assuming you're covering that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we can move again?
Yes. So you can move again.
Yay.
The sound dissipates enough so you know when she's coming back because the sound goes lesser and lesser. The volume goes down.
Or something else is coming.
Oh, that's a good point.
So
That's later.
Later?
Nothing. No. So as you see Fana again, you see that she's got a few more arrows in her, and a lot more blood.
Did you fight someone?
I got holes in my clothes.
Use my guidance. Fade away.
Yeah. Did you bring my crowbar back?
No.
Pick it up later.
What was down there?
Well, first off, I almost died. I mean,
But you lost my crowbar.
I wonder what that's like.
you also got some nice arrows. That's pretty good.
I mean, I wish I knew exactly where those arrows came from, but
Well, you know where they came from. It's just the triggering mechanism is the problem.
well, okay, I know where the arrows came from, but I'm not sure how exactly they came at me. I don't know.
Way
I just
around
almost
traps.
died, and I tried using your crowbar to figure out where the trigger was, but I didn't. I set it off and I didn't grab it. I mean, maybe I could go get it later, but I went into a room and there's a
I'll
statue
forgive
of a
you
dragon.
tentatively.
There was a
Don't
dragon.
see it. Well, it's a statue of a dragon, not an actual dragon, but I mean, it's
Still
pretty
means I'm
neat
right.
looking. I mean, you guys, I mean, I guess you guys can't see it yet, but
Nope.
you should if you can. It's very interesting, but there is a riddle written in front of it.
A riddle.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it.
We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we?
Well, I have an idea. I think it's stars. That would make
Stars.
sense.
Stars. I guess they do come at night and disappear by day.
Yeah, and nobody's stealing them or putting them up there. They're just kind of there.
We think no one's stealing them. Have you been to space?
Well,
Oh god.
No, it's a good answer.
all right.
Spelljammer. Oh my god, my mind's just blown. Long time ago.
It's a second edition adventure,
Setting, not adventure. Full setting.
not setting.
But anyway, you've got at least an answer. I don't know if it's right or not. Well, I do, but you don't.
I don't know if we want to send her back to the arrows.
I know it's kind of.
This time we'll send her with 2 shields.
Oh my god.
Is there 2 shields in the group?
That's true.
2 shields and a guidance.
You wield 2 shields? Is that something you can do?
You can hold them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess here, take my shield.
Mechanically, if you have 2 shields, I'd give you advantage on the attack. So, I'd give them disadvantage on the attack, because you're essentially defensive, and damage resistance to the attack if it does hit. Because you're you're tanking yourself. You know it's coming from both sides. You can just hold it on either side of you. But some of the arrows may go into the shields and may just scrape you.
Okay.
So that's the mechanics if you want to do that.
My shield as well.
Yeah. And then I'll try guidance again, and we're gonna leave.
This time we're going to leave the room.
So.
Oh, wait.
I'm going.
But what happens if we get the riddle right and a real dragon comes?
Well, we're dead.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
just gotta
Good
hope
luck.
there's no real dragon here. Actually, I'm gonna start filling my bag with dirt.
Why?
Why?
Because a bag, if a crowbar can set up that thing, a bag full of dirt might.
Oh, so she can test it. That's not a bad idea.
And I hand my bag full of dirt to her.
Filthy.
That is me. Really.
So you guys are sending me out on my own again.
Again.
Go back to the
But this time you have guidance, 2
a bag of dirt
bag of dirt.
and 2 shields.
Yep.
Good luck.
And the first rule of role-playing games is never split the party.
We're
Oh,
very
the rest of us are still together.
This is away from the party, so it's not.
And make sure we leave this room so we can keep that guidance.
I really want to have you guys play Call of Cthulhu sometime.
It's a great game. I've played it once.
Yeah. You've got 2 options. You either go insane or you die.
Yeah, I've
Pretty much.
people play it.
Oh, and not,
So you
not
can't
always in that
actually win
order.
that game?
That's the options. You go insane or you die.
Well, you win by deciding which one you want to do and hope that's the one you get.
Wow.
It's very rare you actually get through an adventure, like get through the campaigns. But anyway, so Ursula, you're apparently going back armed with a couple of shields.
And a bag of dirt.
And a heavy bag of dirt and rubble. Are you closing the doors behind you this time, or
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
are you closing the doors behind you as you go in?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay. So that'll allow for them to. I'll move you into the room to here.
Okay.
So I can then close the doors, which allows everyone to move freely and talk freely.
Oh, goodness.
There. The door's slightly
Don't
ajar.
at all.
There we go. So, you're back to the trap. Oh, you're not going to do anything with the globe?
No, not yet. I'll just.
I feel like that's the answer, but
Okay, so I'm going to move you to the door here and have that's open. I believe, yep, still open. You know that there's a trap somewhere in the corridor. How are you going to try to do it? Are you going to try to use the bag of dirt and rubble, or are you going to try to shield up and just tank it?
Are you feeling lucky?
Just throw the bag on there, it won't hurt.
Yeah, I'll throw the bag in in front of me.
don't put the whole bag in there. Like put like part of it, so like you can still pull it back if you need to.
Okay, I'll
Your
do
bag's
that.
gonna be full of arrows. How are you gonna use it now?
I don't know.
I can bend it.
I'm just
Oh,
imagining
that's
him
a-
like holding all of his stuff in his arms right now.
Oh god.
Okay, so you're tanking?
Yeah. Well, I threw I put like the bag of dirt in front of me.
Yep.
Like
Okay.
to see if it'd set off the trap.
Yep. So how much weight did you put in the bag?
To fill the entire bag.
And how big's the
The
bag?
back. I think a backpack can hold 30 pounds.
So 30 pounds.
Okay, so 30 pounds.
What heavy now?
As you throw the bag in, arrows start flying.
That's the place.
And they're still flying.
Oh.
Will it ever run out of arrows? Is the question.
Oh.
Let's see.
And you do see, as they fly, they hit the walls on the other side, and that they break mostly, because they've been stored there for a while. How long are you waiting?
10 minutes maybe.
Yep.
What
It's a long time to wait. It's a long time to wait.
Died.
But a lot of arrows do fly past. After a few minutes, they stop. And you still hear mechanisms clicking, click, 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 as they're trying to reload and fire again, but they're not.
Alrighty.
And the
How
corridor's
messed up is
full
his
with
bag
broken
now?
arrows.
Yeah. that was a good question.
The corridor's full of broken arrows.
At this time, I have a feeling my bag is probably pretty much
Toast.
gone. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand my oil to Boss.
Your what?
My lamp oil.
Oil.
My lantern oil.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hold on,
How much
what
oil
you
do you have?
8 of them.
Because you don't have a backpack
That's
to
some
hold
oil.
them anymore.
I figured.
Well, I lost my crowbar, so it's fair.
Yep.
Well, at least the bag was helpful.
Yep.
Grab the crowbar again now, so it's like the arrows aren't flying.
So
Yep.
the crowbar is under arrows, but
Yeah.
you know where it is. A little bit of foraging around, you can get it and pick it up again. And you think the way is clear. You still hear the clicking mechanisms though.
Yeah, but I figure it's out of arrows, so I'm just gonna cross it.
Okay, do a saving. No, I'm kidding. No, you move across. No problem. No, you move across. Again, that clicking mechanism. It's actually really unnerving. You can still hear this clicking mechanism as you're walking past. And you pick up the crowbar as you go past, and you again at the entrance to the room with the dragon in it.
The statue of a dragon.
With the dragon in it.
Like an actual dragon?
Statue of the dragon.
Oh,
What?
I heard a dragon. I was like, what the?
I knew it.
That's what happens when it runs out of arrows. A dragon comes.
So again, you're by yourself. At least if you have to run, you think that you can get past the traps.
You keep saying you think.
Yeah, well,
Can
you
I
do.
just slowly close the door?
But
On which side?
Like the one that's to that room?
This
Like
one?
here?
Oh, you want to close that door?
Yes?
Yep.
we'll be missed.
Door is closed.
And I just... Because you... I mean, did you say there was an actual dragon in there, or were
No.
you joking?
I was joking.
Oh, okay.
It's a statue.
Okay, well,
Yes.
never mind. I go in there.
Yes. It's a statue of the dragon. It's rearing up, and it's the same white marble with the red veins through it. On its base has the same riddle We come at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we?
Excuse me, statue? First off, you're a very nice looking statue. Like, beautiful work of art. Tell you the truth, right now, I kind of prefer you, an inanimate object, to the people I'm with at the moment.
Just talk about us when we're not there.
We don't hear it. It can't hurt our feelings.
But, like, stars? I mean, what do I do? Do I poke
hear
you? Do I
rumbling.
just say it?
You just said it. You hear a rumbling behind you.
Behind?
Yes.
I heard where?
Do we hear this rumbling, or is it too far away?
You can barely hear the sound echoing, and that's still in your head.
Oh, okay.
But it's not as much because she's been closing doors behind her. But yes, you hear a rumbling behind you. And let's have another. Dust cloaks the contents of this 20-foot wide hall. 6 alcoves line the walls, 3 to the north, 3 to the south. Each alcove except for one southwest one holds a humanoid figure of red-veined white marble, just like the dragon statue. The figures resemble tall elves in plate armour, in all their finery. A stone archway to the west of the hall opens wide. In front of that archway is a large pit, and there's a greenish light that comes dimly from the other side of that archway.
Probably should check for traps again.
Yeah, I was gonna
Use that guidance. Use that guidance.
Yeah.
Remember, we've got guidance this time.
Yeah. So how do I use that with the guidance?
Just click it on your sheet and just do your normal roll.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my goodness! Give us the fumble. There it is.
Oh man.
Yeah. So as you're going into the room, as you see the room, you see something that's quite disturbing. Right in front of that door, you think that there's another trap. The stone around the door and the edges, it just seems to be a little bit wider and darker. Like there's a gap to that stone in a large area.
I'm just gonna turn around and go back to them and just like
Not willing to brave the trap.
no, I'm done. She's bad as done.
Yep. Oh yeah, we've got those doors closed, so let's open these again. And I'll just move you past the doors, assuming you're closing them up behind you.
Yeah.
Yep,
Also, can I grab the tattered remains of his bag to get back to him?
Yep. It's actually got quite a few arrows stuck into it, and like the dirt's leaking out of the sides. But yeah, that's where we find ourselves, back into the tower room. The sound is again lessened by the doors being closed, but it's still bellowing. For some reason we've got multiple characters here, but...
You brought my crowbar back.
Hey,
Yes,
exchange
I
my
brought-
bag for some arrows.
Yes, I have your crowbar. This is what's left of your bag. And
Thank you
by the
so
way,
much.
You're right. Yes, you're welcome. You're right. It was stars. The door opened up. I'm not going back in there alone. Like, can somebody just... I'm tired of this. I'm willing to break the stupid orb now. As long as it means I don't go in there alone, because I'm going to die.
Actually, is the trap still going?
Well, no, I set it off with your bag and I waited till the arrows ran out.
You know, I actually just thought of an idea. If we can't pass through the room while we are awake, and we can hear the sound, what if we pass by the room when we are not awake?
What?
What?
Say either we fall asleep, she can drag us over the room, or knock us out first.
Yeah, just kill me.
Mr. GM, have you ever had someone suggest that they get knocked out?
I've had people commit suicide in this game before, and I've had a lot of weird stuff going on. I've never had people suggesting knock out the entire party to get past the trap.
So what we got here is we either try to destroy the orb and whatever happens then, or we fall asleep and have fun and drag us through the room.
I don't think that's an option. I'm not a genius, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep through that.
The noise is quite loud.
Fine, just drag me over then.
So why you gotta knock him out? Knock him out cold.
All right, I have my warhammer. If you.
What do you want to do, Fauna? Break the rock or break us?
Well, I am kind of tempted to just smack all of you, but can I still hear the noise?
The noise is
in
still
that
playing.
room?
It's less with the doors closed.
I mean, when I was in the room with the
oh
statue.
yeah, oh yeah, it's
Okay.
it's bonkers loud.
Guys, I mean, I could still hear it after I went past that room. So, I mean, I don't know how far I'd have to drag you guys. And I'm not going any further with all of you unconscious.
especially when you're certain that there's a trap there on the other side of the door.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure there's a trap. And like, can I have your warhammer? I'm going to try to break the door.
Are you well, I guess it doesn't matter if you're proficient in it. Just here. But you have to bring it back. Can I have my shield back too?
Oh yeah, I didn't need the shield actually.
Oh. Well, and I take like my scarf and I wipe off the handle and like the whole shield really good. And I'm like, all right, you can have my warhammer, but you have to bring it back clean, okay?
Oh no.
I don't know if I can guarantee it will stay clean.
Oh, I just take it.
I take your warhammer and I
Yep.
go back into that room.
Yep.
With the...
One
No
tear
problem.
slips down my face.
So again, I'm just going to drag your character sheet onto there because it's easier. And you're closing the doors, I'm assuming. There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, no, it's too late now. I was going to send her with guidance.
No, too late. And you've got Warhammer now on your character sheet. You're not proficient with it.
No.
So it's a big, heavy maul, essentially. You can use one-handed or two-handed. Which would you like to use it with?
I guess two-handed.
Yep. Okay. So you need to get closer. It's not a throwing. As you get closer, the sound gets louder. But you're already immune to the sound.
Yeah.
But it's louder, so we need to leave this room then, right?
Yep. Even now, at this stage, you need to leave that room with the doors closed.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep.
It does get louder, apparently.
It does.
Did my token just disappear?
Yeah,
Do you
I
attack?
see you in the other room, but not with like your name.
I don't see my token at all.
Okay, I can fix that in a moment.
Yeah, we won't worry about that.
There you go.
No, okay.
Yep, better. I think you were half in the wall. That's okay.
I like how Brush is still just staying away from us.
I've kept in mind that you are made of dirt this entire time. I will not forget ever again.
Yeah, he is Earth Ganassi. He is made of dirt. Yep.
I was born this way. If I was a bard, I would have sang, but I'm a druid, so.
So Fana, Ursma, can you please make your attack? You do still have to hit.
Wow.
You hit. You do 3 points of damage. The sound gets louder.
Oh boy.
But you see a small crack happening in the actual sphere itself.
Do we need to start going up the steps then?
Can I get a saving throw, please?
From
wait,
who?
no. I'll check to see if you're totally immune. Because there is something weird about the when you pass once.
It's crazy because all of us
I
are proficient in wisdom saving throw, and we all rolled super low.
We all did really bad.
No,
Yeah.
you're okay, but the sound gets louder. You don't need. Everyone else doesn't need to flee further, but you can hear it increasing. You know that there's
I'm gonna
something
start
happening.
shaking a little bit.
Yep,
I'm just gonna hold my
Doing
step.
well.
yep. Another attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better, and it shatters.
Nice.
The glass shatters, the orb shatters, the sound just stops, and it's just this eerie silence. Everyone has this eerie silence, and you just you can't hear anything because you're being used to that higher level. And after a few minutes, you can start the ringing in your ears goes away, and you can start hearing things again, and you're spending a few minutes shouting at each other, that type of thing. Fana, you're okay. You didn't have that issue, although it did get it really incredibly loud before it shattered.
Yeah.
But now it's gone.
Finally. I was charging and running through the trap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open these doors then. There we go.
This is when you spring the dragon door is locked.
Oh boy.
Oops, what's that? No, this is when you spring this.
What?
What are you springing? Oh no! What did I?
Where? Oh, the rat's back?
The rat's back.
Oh.
We've been ignoring him all this time. But no, as soon as someone was no. There
No, we're
only
already in this
Crane-
room. He's going
there was
after
only
Crane.
by himself.
Yeah.
There was only Crane by himself. That's why he comes out.
So, do we roll as well?
Yeah, you can roll as well. I think it's going to be very quick. So the rat wasn't going to come out when the noise was there because.
So I didn't notice him.
You didn't notice him. It's only when everyone left the room that he came out and scurried and.
Okay. So I guess my turn is passed.
Okay. Crane, it is your go though. As you see the
Rat's back.
Now we know.
I'm gonna cast a magic stone and throw one at the rat.
Yep. Hits dead rat.
Oh, nice.
These stones are beautiful.
It really is. I like it.
The rat is back.
Yeah.
You killed a rat? How dare you?
As the stone hits it, it actually flies off, and from the impact. And that's initiative done. It's that simple.
That was fast.
Yeah. Before they come in here, I'm gonna quickly run over, take the rat body, and slice it into my pocket.
What?
Okay.
It's a giant rat. It's not gonna fit in your pocket.
Oh, okay. How big is a rat, actually? Yeah.
Small dog.
What are you
Actually,
Dog. So
small to medium-sized dog. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't fit it in my pocket then.
No.
Only if I have a bag.
Yeah. Think a little bit larger
Why
than
would
a
you want a
chihuahua.
giant
I
rat?
want it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like if
half
Brusha found out
barbarian.
you had a rat, she would just like explode.
Half barbarian Cran thinks rats are delicious food, except he hasn't told you yet because he knows you like rats.
Oh,
Right.
that might cause some tension later.
Oh, that's
About as
over.
much
I'm
tension
like,
as
so good.
Earthnazi and Earth phobia? Yeah, sure. Or sending the archer in by themselves to deal with all the traps.
It worked out. Fauna, may I have my Warhammer back now? And
Roll for dirt.
And my shield too, if you don't
You can have
mind.
your Warhammer back. I don't want it.
alright,
It's so uncivilized.
It's
oh, yes,
gangly
it's
and heavy.
uncivilized, right? And I'm taking my scarf, which is now getting kind of filthy.
Yeah.
I kind of wrap the handle up and like hold it like.
I forgot to do this too. Yeah. So the light's also not there from it. The remnants of the orb is black. So as you approach this corridor, as Brianna and Crane approach the corridor, you hear this click, 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 click. Oh, sorry, no, the clicking's finished because you took the thing back. You see this pile of arrows just covering the floor. Well over 100, 200 arrows just covering the floor. Almost all of them are totally broken from like the impact of the walls, and they're all coming from. They've all all on one side or the other. Almost none in the middle, and there's blood splatter as well. That looks quite recent. And there's an open door ahead.
So this is a battlefield my brave backpack fought on.
Yes. You see a
Yeah.
pile of sand to the left on the floor.
I proudly walk through the arrows.
And you hear the
Alright,
click, 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 but nothing comes out.
I
Well, that's good.
after seeing that.
It still feels really bad knowing that you're in a trap.
That's a marching for my victory, my backpack's victory.
I turn back to Fauna and say, "You dodged all these arrows?"
Well, no, not all of them.
Not all
Wait.
of them. And pointing at the blood stains on the walls and the.
Yeah, and the blood on me.
Yep. So now I can actually show you the picture to everybody.
Oh,
See, here's the statue I was telling you about. Isn't he pretty?
I knew there was a dragon. I won't let that one go.
And the wall on the other side is open in what looks to be a pristine archway, which you wouldn't have noticed elsewise.
She said there's a trap over here, right? I think she told us that.
I said I thought there was a trap, like...
Yeah.
can I attempt to disable said trap?
You can. Can I get an investigation, please?
Can I help her with that?
Or,
Oh, do
or
you
if
want
you've got,
guidance first?
Oh, we're just gonna pile on.
yeah.
Okay, have a guidance.
And have some help.
So
okay, I'll
assistance
help-
and
well,
guidance.
Somebody else can help.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Up to
So
25 again.
You don't think that there's a trap there?
Oh.
Oh,
Fauna. I don't think there's a trap here.
what? Then
Are you sure? I mean, I'm not taking any chances, okay?
I start walking through it.
Nothing goes off. You don't fall through the ground. There's no arrows that fly out. Nothing at all.
Come at me, traps.
Yeah. So dust cloaks the contents of this 20-foot wide hallway. 6 alcoves line the walls, 3 to the north, 3 to the south. Each alcove, except for the southeast one, holds a humanoid figure in carved red carved red veined white marble. The figures resemble tall elves in plate armor. A stone archway to the rest of the hall opens wide from the room. For greenish light glows from beyond. The dark pit is situated before the hallway, or before the archway itself.
So there's a pit there?
There's a pit there, right there.
How deep is the pit?
Do you want to go near it?
No.
Wow, we're paranoid, aren't we?
We are a little paranoid.
Jump wouldn't be useful. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I like roll? No, rocks don't roll. Where's our ball bearings when we need them?
We do have a bunch of arrows in the room previous. A ton of arrows.
There-
I'm gonna go grab some
a
arrows,
lot of arrows.
spread them on the ground before me.
Yeah, they're pretty much all broken shards of the arrows.
Yeah. But they do have weight, so
They do,
I'm just gonna
but not
throw
much.
them in front of me and see if anything happens.
Nothing at all.
Okay,
All right, I start walking through.
we're safe.
You
Just
think you're
throwing
safe.
arrows around.
Nothing happens.
You think you're safe. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. So as you can see beyond,
Nothing happens.
you can see beyond that there's looks like a giant sarcophagus in the room beyond. It's the shape of I'll read it out actually. Here we are. Violet marble tiles cover the floor and walls of the room beyond. Most are cracked and broken though. In the center of the room holds a marble sarcophagus, easily 9 foot long. The coffin is carved with a dragon imagery, and the head of sarcophagus resembles that of a dragon's head. Rusting iron clasps lock it down firmly on the lid. So you can actually see that there's clasps or latches on the side of the sarcophagus.
First, I think we all have enough jumping distance. We can jump this pit if we want to.
As you do get closer to the pit, you notice there are spikes there.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Could we throw rocks to cover the spikes? How tall are the spikes? How high are the spikes?
Tall enough to impale you, sharp enough to impale you, rust enough to give you bad healing. So what was that,
Is there-
Dresser?
Is there anything in the room that, like, what are these things on the side?
Those are the elf statues.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's one missing though.
There's one missing?
That one, yes. And you can see footprints leading from around where that statue is across to the pit.
Uh-huh. Hey, have a look, guys. That footprint's here. Must be something hidden.
Yeah. The pit is
I
12
like how
feet.
Fawn is staying back
Yeah.
behind the trap.
Yeah. The pit is 10 foot deep. And the spikes will do quite a bit of damage.
Right. I'm gonna look at the direction of the missing statue. Do I see anything?
No, it looks like it's actually broken.
Oh,
Have a
And it's
spell
not there.
that's like it.
What was
Have a
that?
spell where I can create water, and we could just fill the pit and swim over if the spikes are short.
Is that enough water?
how deep is the pit?
10 foot deep. It looks like what, 40 foot, 20 foot wide by 10. That's a lot of water. That's a swimming pool. Well, it's not a swimming pool, but it's a lot of water.
Yeah, you can create 30 or you can create 10 gallons, but that's only 0.03 cubic meters.
Yeah.
So that's not going to do anything.
I'm gonna touch the broken statue to see if anything
Oh, but we
happens.
can jump anyway.
No, it's a missing statue.
Yeah, it's a missing.
Oh,
it's
I thought-
missing and broken. Like you can see where it's broken off, and it's not there.
So I touch whatever parts left.
and nothing happens.
I'm gonna kick on it.
Nothing happens.
Can I investigate these footprints? See what their what's their deal?
What looks to be tiny little footprints from a small creature, humanoid-ish, like it's not paws but feet. They go to the edge of they go from where the statue, the pedestal is, where the broken statue is, and they go off underneath where Crane is sitting or standing, and it goes essentially to the pit and nothing else.
To the pit?
Yep.
Footprints too small to belong to the statue.
Far too small for the statue. The statue are lifelike and sized.
So if we tried to jump over this thing, how high is the ceiling? Like, are we going to hit our head?
You're not going to hit your head. You can do a
Okay.
running jump.
Who's the most athletic one again?
I have some pretty good athletics.
There you go.
I have I have just because of my strength. I'm not proficient or anything. I think Rush is just as strong.
Did I see some ropes on your back over there?
Oh yeah. I don't know how much that's going to help over a pit, but
Well, if someone can get to the other side, then you can probably pull someone over with a rope.
Not
Pull someone 10 feet?
I mean,
I don't think that's a
maybe a running jump I could assist and like pull them while they're
If we
jumping.
could somehow fasten it to the ceiling, we could do a Tarzan.
That sounds dangerous.
There's nothing to
I don't
fasten.
want my.
There's nothing to fasten a rope or a whip to go over the pit.
There goes my Indiana Jones dreams.
Yep.
If I can jump over the pit, though, we could.
Halloween was yesterday.
We can maybe tie the rope around someone's waist, and I can pull them as they're running towards it, and they jump, and maybe it'll give them a few more feet.
I think we could all make it without having to do that.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
then
not
this is
jumping
fun.
over that pit.
Yeah. if you fail that
So now
proof, right, you
We're
actually get
inverting the party
disadvantage.
split.
We've left you behind before. We'll do it again.
That is fine by me. I am all the way over here. I haven't come in there. I am not jumping over a pit.
All right. Well,
And are you sure there aren't any traps in here?
You still see that trap right in front of you. You still see the
know
edges right in
It's
front
waiting
of
there
you.
just for you.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you guys not set off this trap right in front of me?
You don't know if it's a pit
Oh,
or
God.
if it's an arrow trap, but you think it may be a pit. Because the edges of the stone just line up perfectly where they usually don't, and the gap is like just a little bit wider than what the other ones are.
How did you guys not? There's a pit right in front of me.
I'd like to try to jump over the
Yep.
pit.
Yep, no
Yeah.
problem.
I'm going to walk back 20 feet and then do a charge and then jump over when
Yeah.
at the edge.
So as
Yeah,
long
I'm
as you
doing a
move 10
running jump
feet,
to get there.
it's a class as a long jump, and if you've got more than 10 foot of or 10 strength, you can make the 10 foot
Okay.
Great.
because it's classed
Can
as
we
a
both
running
make it
jump.
then?
Okay.
Oh, there's a thing there.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
How can I
Oh,
see that?
wonderful.
No.
I have no idea.
Well, wait. We're in
Huh?
initiative.
Oh. I thought I was doing a running jump.
Yeah, Crane moved
Ah.
first.
Oh, okay.
Crane
Oh,
moved
okay.
first.
Crane moved first. So that's
Lucky me.
yep, lucky you. This is what happens.
Okay, that's not too bad. Yay!
Good roll for someone at the back.
I'm hyper vigilant at the moment.
Bow out ready.
Sorry. There you go.
There we go. So as you jump over there, you hear a little giggle from the corner of the room, and as you turn around, you see, and I'll do this to everybody instead of just because everyone was going to see this soon. A little demonish creature
That's disgusting.
Yeah, very disgusting. He's giggling and snarling at you as you jump over. And you get to act first.
Oh, me or Fauna?
Crane. Oh wait, no. Fana gets to act first.
I knew it! I knew something bad was gonna happen!
Yeah. You see from the distance that he's jumped over and he's just suddenly turned and he's about to grab weapons and things. That's. You see something's happening.
I'm going to kind of do a running jump like he did to go over what I think is a pit in front of me.
Yep. No problem. You do running jump to your pit. As long as you have 10 foot or 10 strength, you can jump 10 meters or 10 feet. Sorry. So yep, you can jump. Done.
Like, let's see, I can go. Yes, go there.
Yep.
And
I don't think you can see.
no, I can't do anything. Like, Cray, there's something in there.
Yeah, there's a filthy thing here.
Well, my turn's done.
Yep. Okay. Crane, it's your go.
I'm gonna cast Magic Stone
Yep.
to create 3 little magic pebbles and leave them where I am. And then charge towards the disgusting thing over there.
Yep.
Oh, come at me!
And then I ready my wooden staff and get ready to block his attacks.
Okay. Come at me.
Come at me.
And then go full defensive with dodge action. Boz, you're ready. Also, Boz or Bresser, whoever is wanting to go first.
You can go first.
You have a preference? I'll go first. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear him. I see him run off to the right there and yell at something. I'm like, better go.
Yeah.
I take a step back and jump over the pit.
Yeah. You also know that he's cast and he's put stones down again.
Yes, I saw the stones. I'll see the dude and grab one of the stones. Step over here so Crane's not blocking the way, and hurtle a stone straight at the.
That's a lot
demon.
of movement.
I went. Oh, wait, you're right.
5.
I forgot I
10.
stepped back first.
30 is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to half cover then.
Yep.
I forgot that I stepped back. Yes, I'll just throw it past Crane.
Okay.
So half cover, I believe, is +2 armor class.
Yep. I'm just in the wrong layer. Oh, sorry, wrong. 15 just hits.
Ooh.
7 bludgeoning.
As the little demon squeals with joy and disappears into the abyss.
Oh.
As you kill it.
Oh, nice.
He squealed with joy when I killed it? I guess he didn't want to be here anymore.
Well, if you're summoned to the plane and you're bound to the plane until you die, and you want to go back home and you're homesick, yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's, yeah, done.
You're welcome.
He's also he could have been quite powerful too, just as a heads up. As in, he's quite nasty, he just doesn't have much hit points.
Well, thank you for letting us know. I'm glad I rolled that, or I'm glad Jim rolled that 7 for me.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do my long jump now and
Yep.
get over the pit.
No problem.
Okay.
Over the pit. And you don't see anything except for the big sarcophagus in the room. At the bottom of the room, there seems to be a torch on the wall, also on the ground, not on the wall. That's got a green fire coming from it that's shedding light into the room.
Alright, can I investigate the sarcophagus?
You can. You can do a investigation roll to investigate the sarcophagus. Very good investigation roll. You know, well, the latches on the sarcophagus, it's very highly decorated, it's very strong, it's very heavy. And you also note that the latches on the sarcophagus were to keep something in. And there's 6 latches that are going to take a lot of effort to remove.
Well, we came all this way.
Even though they're rusted, they're going to take effort.
Before we do this, can I make sure that there's nothing else? No, can I like look around and see if I can see evidence of any other demons in the room?
Investigation, you can. Or
Investigation?
Investigation or perception, whichever one you would like to use.
I'll use perception. I have some wisdom as a druid.
Just a little bit.
Almost rolled a 1.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm assuming it's too late for me to throw in a guidance.
Yes, it is too late. It's always going to be too late. You need to do that beforehand. Where is the things? There's stuff.
The thing's the stuff.
Okay, so what you find is
Another demon?
something down the bottom of the room that it looks
An
like
S.
it looks small. It looks like that little demon could move through. You don't know, like, it looks like it's a little secret passage that you can move a little stone around and get through. But it'll be a tight fit.
I found a little demon hole.
Yeah.
How big is it?
Hey guys, come check this out.
Why should I?
Because
Why?
Promise it's not traps.
Yeah. It's a
I've
tight.
check
already
it.
jumped over one pit.
Yeah. It's a tight crawl for a medium-sized creature. So, yeah, a tiny creature they could walk in and out of once you've moved the stones away.
Only
Okay.
a tiny creature? Wow, that's really small.
But we can squeeze in, right?
Yep.
I will squeeze my way in there.
Yep.
Have fun. It looks too dirty in there. I'll stay out.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a torch. Is it too tight for my torch?
You essentially, like, you're like either pushing the torch with you or the torch is in your mouth as you're crawling. It's an army crawl to get
The torch
through.
is definitely in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, before Bobs goes, since he's in the front, guidance for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
So this would be perfect for a rat or something like that.
Oh, I'm
Not-
very comfortable.
Not ideal for a large person but who thinks they're a rat.
I'm as comfortable as someone who thinks they're a rat would be.
Yes. So as corridors do, it seems to have an ending.
Is there anything in this ending?
We'll do an investigation with advantage.
Okay. And can I use that guidance?
Yes.
Where is my investigation?
Okay.
22.
So you think it's a bit strange to have a little corridor like this without a that will just end suddenly. So there's got to be some way of getting through, and you find a way of actually opening up the end of the corridor into a small little room.
What do you
So-
see?
Dust coats the contents of this tiny little chamber, obscuring runes inscribed on the southern wall.
there's rooming here.
So you can now stand up and you can now actually move about freely.
Why would there be less an empty room? I guess it's his home.
I suppose so.
There's nothing in this room?
Dust coats the contents of this tiny chamber, obscuring runes inscribed on the southern wall.
Oh, there's runes.
Yes.
Can I wipe the dust away?
Yep. And what languages can you speak? Also, can you
I
read?
speak Common, Primordial, and Goblin.
You
I
do not
speak Draconic and Common.
Okay, in Draconic. You're lucky that you went in there too. In Draconic, it says, a dragon priest entombed alive for transgressions of the law still retains the honor of his position.
An honorable dragon priest.
This place doesn't look so honorable to me.
This was a long time ago when this was written.
That's true.
Well, I guess.
Let's say we get out of here then.
Okay, let's head on. Let's crawl on back.
Can I get a perception while you're still in there?
Yeah. Should I roll one too?
Yep, for both of you.
Where's my perception?
It's there. You still have guidance on which
Sorry,
you've
I
gone.
kept all my things checked. So
That's
5.
That's okay. So you notice that there's a back of a secret door on this side. It's a bit more obvious than what it would be on the other side, and it's
You
easily
mean we
opened.
didn't have to jump over the pit?
It's
I
easily
go over
opened.
and kick on the wall.
I'm just waiting for someone to.
Actually, after I kick on the wall, I'm gonna quietly sneak up on Fana.
That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, that happens. Do you want to do a perception versus sneak? A stealth? See how good you can sneak up against your other party member. Yep. Okay.
Oh, she knows.
Okay,
So-
I not so quietly sneak up on
So
Fana.
as you get to the edge of the statue, an arrow flies off and hits the statue, and Fauna's just shot in your direction because she's on edge. She doesn't like this. She still thinks there's a trap behind her.
What do you think you're doing?
Clearing a way up for you. Here, there's no trap this way.
Yes, there is. Let's jump through her pit.
No, over here.
I show her the way.
Yeah, jam layer. There we go. So you don't have to jump the pit. You can get around it. It's a tight squeeze, but you can get through it. Hello, Sabri 425. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. Hopefully enjoying the show. Oh, there we go.
This way. Just gotta squeeze through a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Whoop. Okay, I just lost my There we go. We're back.
Hey, Brescia, would you give me a hand climbing out? And I reached the dusty hand out.
No, and I just back up like as far as I can go, as quickly as I can.
You don't want to touch the dirt monster?
Wow, I'm just wondering when you get to high enough level, is it going to be a dirt elemental?
I did my time in the mountains.
Yeah.
Never again.
No. So you're all in the room now safely. As I
There's a
said,
dragon priest.
There's a large sarcophagus, a good 9 feet in length. The front is sculptured like a dragon. It's got 6 latches, rusted but heavy latches on it. And at the bottom corner of the room, there is a a torch sitting on the ground, which is emanating a green flare from it.
The fire's on a torch?
The fire is on the torch. Yes.
Can I pick up the torch?
You can pick up the torch. Can I get a saving throw versus... No, I'm kidding. You pick up the torch. It has a green flame coming off the torch.
I'm going to douse my other torch because green is cooler.
Yep. No problem. As you douse your other torch, you notice that there's no actual heat coming from this one.
All right, well, let's wait till we have detect magic.
Mm-hmm. So
I do have detect magic.
You want to use it?
If you ask me to.
Hey, this thing's magical, guys. Does anyone know anybody about magic?
I've heard of a way.
I start walk to the thing and do this weird dance where he stands on one foot and holds his wooden staff over him and do like a ballet thing, which you would not expect from a guy like that. For 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, it's a ritual casting.
Oh, we're just going to watch you dance for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're good at it.
So detect magic.
okay, click it on it, and what does it do?
Oh, wait a second. I thought I took detect magic.
Ah, he didn't.
Never mind.
So you're doing all this ritual.
Looks like I must got some stuff wrong in the ritual then.
No.
Maybe
Can you please do an Arcana check?
All right. I'll be really bad if you have to watch this huge bearded guy doing a weird dance for 10 minutes and nothing happened.
Well, you can still fake it with an Arcana check. You know it's definitely magic, and you remember, like you know from lore that a common item from days gone was a torch of like a continual flame, and it looks like a continual flame because it's not giving off that heat. But someone's flavored it with green flame instead.
I've heard my ancestors talking about stuff like this. There's a spell called Continual Flame. Just take it. It's just a torch that doesn't give you heat.
Yeah. It's a permanent torch.
Okay, yay. I will happily have this permanent torch.
Yeah. So you can put all your
So
torches
there
down
was a
if you
light
don't-
source. You lied to us.
There's yeah. But yeah, you're stuck in this room with with the sarcophagus, the locked sarcophagus, or latched, I should say.
Let's smash it open.
We should
What?
unlatch it.
We should pull the latches.
No, let's just hit it really hard.
Wait,
Brush is slowly going insane from the dirt.
No, I'm just bitter from last time when you threw a rock.
Oh. Hitting things hard is sometimes the way to go.
Apparently.
So shall we?
Yeah. Let's start pulling the latches.
If you're pulling a latch, can I please have a strength check, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
Can I cast guidance on her before she does?
Yeah, she's already. Oh, you can before she rolls.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm pulling too, so can I get it too? After she does her thing?
Is there enough space for 2 people to pull?
There are 6 latches. Each person can
Yeah.
actually pull a latch at the like all at once. You don't.
Okay,
you're
let's all
getting
pull
each other's way.
latches.
You can have also have 2
roll
person on
guidance.
one.
What do I click on?
There's a check mark that says global skill modifier.
It's all the way
okay.
down the bottom of your sheet on the left, underneath all your proficiencies which you put in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
which
like
is
20 of them.
which is why I said I'm just going to delete them all and just assume you can do it. Okay.
Okay, right.
So, the first strength check from Jim. You're trying and the latch doesn't budge. David's strength check does.
Wait, I did a saving throw, but...
Yep.
It
It's
didn't
the same
add
thing.
guidance.
Oh.
I'll
Roll
do
a
it.
1d4.
Oh, it's probably because it's not a skill.
Oh, shoot.
No, it's okay. I'll do
Oh, mine
Wait,
didn't add
Should I
guidance either.
reroll or
a. Oh
should
yeah,
I
because
just
it's not a skill.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna reroll the right one.
Yeah, because it's not a skill. Because strength check is not a skill. Either way,
Do you want me to reroll or just add 1d4?
Still
Well,
had
no.
guidance.
the guidance is only for skills. That's not for strength checks. This isn't an athletics check. This is
okay.
pure
I
strength.
see. So, well,
Yeah.
I'm sure that didn't work anyway.
That's okay.
Well, I think guidance says to one ability check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One.
touch a
skill
willing creature. It can add 1d4 to one ability check of its choice.
check. But that's a skill check, not strength
Okay.
or saving throw. Either way. So you try. The 17 is the only one that's actually opened one of the latches from David.
Can we try?
Okay, so I got one.
You got one,
What?
and they are really fixed tight.
Can I try
Really
again?
fixed tight.
Is it possible for two of us to pull on one latch at a time?
You can have 2 on 1 to get yourself assistance, or get yourself advantage, or you can use, say, tools.
Oh, I have a crowbar.
Crowbar.
Oh yeah, the perfect tool. You really have the perfect tool just sitting there,
Crowbar.
which is why I was loving the fact that you almost left it in the corridor.
Crowbar and guidance.
All right,
Guidance
I'm
won't
just
work.
going to go around with this crowbar and just start prying things up.
Yeah, guidance won't work, but crowbar will give you advantage. So yeah, there we go. Just didn't give you enough advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. It takes a lot of work. But you've still only got 1 out of 6.
I'm gonna try the same one again. Can I do that?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try mine too.
Oh my gosh.
No,
These are tough.
they
We
are
need to find
really
another.
tough.
We need to find another solution.
I'm gonna pull out my warhammer.
Oh no.
We can just keep trying.
Can I hit it?
You can hit it. There's nothing really here about destroying the latches, but I'll let you hit it and
Okay.
work on the fly. You hit the latch, but as you hit the latch, you also chip off some of the sarcophagus marble. And you think that
Oh,
if you
can we see inside now?
No, but
Oh, okay.
you think
Take
you're going
it
to
one.
damage it, the sarcophagus.
We're
if you keep
damaging the
doing-
precious sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That could be bad. It could
I don't-
end up blocking it
Oh.
more.
Okay, I can stop.
Maybe.
But with the 10
so
with the
just
10 damage,
keep trying.
with the 10 damage, I'll let you have taken off 1.
Okay.
But if you do more
We're
than
down
10,
to-
you're going to damage the sarcophagus. Less than 10, you're going to do.
So you gotta roll perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
can
see
use-
we
Wait,
keep
so-
trying on the latches.
So less than 10 doesn't do anything,
so we
but
have-
more than 10 does. So if we can
Yes.
find an attack that... No, I'm just kidding.
Or we can just keep pulling the thing.
Oh, okay. So we're down to 4. So
Okay, 2
why don't
done.
we just try to do assistance?
All right, I'm gonna walk over and try to help Jim with his... Give him advantage.
No, I'll be helping you because my strength works.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna show him how it's done.
Ooh.
Yep.
Your father has just done nothing watching these guys do this.
You know,
That
opening
opens it.
grapes are
Whoa.
fun.
You got 3. You're halfway there. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
That song is gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the session now.
Yeah. That's okay. We don't have too much time left, I think, but yeah. Getting on.
Let's pry open this and see what happens.
Well,
Yes,
You
let's.
still got 3 left. You can't pry it open. You.
I mean, sorry, we're
The
pulling
latches.
the latches first.
Yep.
I'm going for another one with a crowbar.
Yep. So advantage if you have crowbar. Yes, you get it.
18. All right, I'm on a roll.
Yep.
2
All
more.
right, I'm just gonna do a straight no help one again.
She doesn't want my help.
Yes, you
don't-
get it.
I don't need help.
You got
I don't
one.
need help. I'm
I
strong.
want you to be close to them.
So what have we got? We've got one left.
One left.
I offer her the crowbar, the dirty crowbar.
No, thank you. You can keep your crowbar.
When I see there's one left, I'm going to cast Shillelagh and then cast Magic Stone just in case something comes up.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I'd just like to have my bow out and just ready to, like, draw it if I need to.
Yep.
Dog has my guidance, and I think I have guidance too right now, so we're good there.
It's a dragon priest, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He might be friendly.
Yes, there's nothing to worry about in this dungeon at all.
Nothing.
We almost got killed by some rats and some arrows.
Yeah.
If everybody's ready, though, I'm gonna try to pull the last one again.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it.
Go. No.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know what happened.
Do you need a hand?
No, you can do it, though. I'm gonna back up.
Crowbar time.
Crowbar. Nope.
Oh my.
Still not.
Nope. Crowbar again.
You
Try
try.
again.
You're having problems trying to get the end of the crowbar under the latch to get that leverage to pull it in.
Crane, get over here. You try this thing.
Here, let me. Yeah, sure.
I tried to use borrow his crowbar.
Yep. The dirty crowbar now.
Oh,
So when
I'm
you
totally
sweat,
fine with it.
do you create mud?
Oh, nice.
I'm just
Whoa.
curious for Earth's
I
Ganassi.
didn't even need a crowbar.
Yes, so you open the last, and nothing happens.
Oh. Is the thing open, or do we need to open it?
I think
It's
we need
not
to
open.
take the stone part off.
All right, let's everyone together now. Let's just push this lid off.
Alright.
I'm going to hold my staff ready to attack anything that comes out.
So do I roll with advantage with the pressure helping you?
No, this
I
is a
don't-
case of how much strength do you have?
I have 16 or plus 3.
Who else is helping?
I guess I could help. I have 17, so plus 3.
I think it might be better if I stay back with my bow and arrow ready just in case.
No worries.
Anyone else helping?
Can I? I'm gonna not help first, and if they can't push it through, then I'll help.
I'll give you a hint. The top of the lid is about that thick of marble with decorations.
We need your help, dude.
All right, I'm helping.
So
I'll
you
even
think it's
stand
going to be
next to
thick.
it.
So what's your strength?
Mine
Yes,
is 12.
12. Okay, so we currently have 16, 17, 20, so 33 plus 12, 45 strength total. Okay. Can I get a strength check, please?
From who?
By who?
By probably the person with the most strength out of that, which will be,
Alright.
yeah.
Alrighty, Brescia.
Would it be advantage because we're helping?
Oh, we got
20.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And two things happen.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Well,
Well,
you knew this was going to
this was gonna
happen.
happen.
We knew it was coming.
You knew this was going to happen, but you didn't know that was going to happen.
But
Oh my god.
Oh my!
That is even more hideous than the devil, the demon.
Okay, so let's get the dragon priest out. Show you.
God, dragon priest.
That's a
There's-
troll.
That's a troll.
I don't know
Yes.
what kind of dragon
Oh.
wants a priest like that.
So this wasn't prepped for today because, well, why would you go this direction? Really, no one gets through that door. So, okay.
You mean no one except for bows? Or locksmith.
Yeah. So in the coffin is a troll dressed in rotted finery, but its jewelry and rings adorned with shiny silver dragons still sparkle. The creature's body is shrunken and elongated. Its flesh is rubbery, putrid green. Its long black hair thick and ropey. Its black eyes flash open and snarls. And then we have initiative.
Okay.
I will point out, though, everyone that helped does not have a weapon ready. They will have to use an action or a movement or something to draw a weapon.
Just punch it.
So, am I the only one that
Has a weapon readied,
Yeah.
and you will act free because you're expecting it anyway.
Yeah.
I did cast Shillelagh.
Yes, you have
You did.
spell cast, but you don't have the in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it takes... The reason why you didn't have advantage is because it takes that much strength to move it.
So as you heave it off, you need to...
Yeah. It's a nice little trap because of the fact that you actually need everyone to move it. And then this happens. But
It's
Fana...
okay. I've got spells, so I'll be okay.
Fana, as the chest moves, as the top slides off, you hear this "Roar," and the troll stands up and looks down, and you are just totally ready. You knew this was coming. Absolutely knew it was coming.
Oh,
I knew
its health
this
bar
was
is
gonna
that low?
happen.
Its health bar is already low.
Yeah, it is.
That's nice.
Probably the only way we might have a chance.
Is that DM armor because we're here way too early?
No, no. This is right. So do
Okay.
your attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it. It's
Because
my
you've-
longbow.
So you miss horribly, especially an attack which you really, really wanted to make. I will point out you do have, what's the name? An inspiration, but it's too late
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that might be a good idea to use that.
Yeah, I'm just pointing this out as the GM. Just like with the whole saving throw thing I pointed out before, you have inspiration. These are times you may want to use these things.
Okay, so
But it's too late, you've done.
yeah, okay.
You missed. Too late
Yeah,
now.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, Boz, it is your go. You don't have weapon
Since
in
I don't
hand.
have a weapon, I'm going to, and this thing's terrifying, I'm going to cast Frostbite.
Okay.
Wow, can't save on a.
I really wanted to do a con save on something like this. Okay.
You're right, it was probably not the best idea, come to think of it.
Yep, but it's cold damage. Let's see where it goes. Dragon Priest. And con save. I'm guessing it's going to pass.
Okay.
Remember, trolls regenerate? That usually means high con.
So I'm going to speak out and throw frost at it, and it's just going to like shrug it off.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Is it? Okay, it's his turn.
You can move or you can do anything else.
No, I'm actually going to move over here to try to help Crane flank.
Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a pick a dice. So we're going to roll d6, and Boz is going to be 1 to 2. Bresser is going to be 3 and 4, and Crane is going to be 4 and 5.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. I knew it was one of those.
No.
So Bresser is
Well-
the focus of his attacks.
It's fine. I've died before.
Okay. So the thing is that
When I go-
I was going to say the thing is he has different amount of attacks depending on when you actually take him on. Okay. So he's got 1 attack. Damn. No fun. He's going to lash out at you with his claws. There you go.
That's a lot of dice.
That's only 1 hit. I think it hits though for 24.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
it's
gonna hit 11, and that's gonna.
4d6?
yep.
Wait, if they have the same initiative, isn't she supposed to go first?
No GM chooses.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Brescia.
Yep.
Yep, it was good.
That's a lot of damage. We need to stun this thing. It might be worth throwing out the frostbite just to hope it gets disadvantage.
Yep.
Or you guys can get out.
And that's its go.
And then I can try to dodge it, but
Yeah.
Yes. Let's try to dodge it.
Yeah. So it stands up and screams at you and just swipes down with its hand, and its claws dig into you, almost taking your head clean off.
Oh.
Yep. Professor, what would you like to do?
Well, I can only do one thing now, so I'm gonna try not to die. Okay.
Oh, I thought you still had 1 health. Oh no, you're at -1. Okay, gotcha.
No.
There.
1 failed death save.
Yeah.
You got 1 fail. And Crane.
So did you say you take an action to take out a weapon?
Move on. Like you can move. Like you can use some of your movement to do, or your movement to take out your weapon.
Okay, great. I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then.
So we can take the 50-50 on your dodge, and then let Fauna pick him off, or you can hit him with your quarterstaff.
I'm going to yell at Brescia.
I'm dead.
Don't just lie and let him hit you. Get up and attack him.
Oh, okay.
Healing word. I was actually expecting. As soon as you said yell, I was like, yep, I know where this is going.
It's a very healing.
Yeah, 6 is good.
6, nice.
My words have really good power of healing.
Yeah.
Heal.
Motivation.
He yells at you so loud.
Do you wake up from your slumber?
Yeah.
Any
And now,
movement or
how tall is he?
9 foot.
Oh, great. I'm going to swipe from below and try to hit his boss.
Okay. Attack of 11 is not going to hit though. So you clip the sarcophagus on the way through, and it just deflects the blow. Fana?
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit it again, but I'm gonna use my inspiration. How do I do that?
Just click on advantage and click off the inspiration on your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Well, this will be interesting if you actually kill this one.
Oh boy.
If?
Come on.
Did you just say if?
I did say if.
How do?
Oh, just to remind GM, did you give him the regeneration from last turn?
You don't have
I
to
know what I'm
remind
doing.
him.
Okay, I was just checking. I couldn't tell if the thing moved.
So there, you had advantage, and do your roll. You needed or you didn't need advantage, but 4 points is the first damage it took.
We did 4.
Oh.
Oops.
Not
We're
a
gonna need
lot.
to use some spells, guys.
There we go.
We
That's
gotta
better.
figure out what he's weak to.
Not con saves.
Not
That's for
con
sure.
saves. Oh god, no! Really,
Is he considered undead or nah?
you don't
It's
know.
a troll.
You really
It
don't
said he was
know.
buried alive. It said they buried the dragon priest alive, so
Yeah.
And he's lived it this entire
Yeah.
time.
Ursame, any movement?
No movement.
Okay.
Is there any way I can know if I know anything about trolls? Like if I know a weakness?
Kill it as hard as you can, then
good
but
advice.
you don't know if it's undead or not as well. It certainly looks undead.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
all desiccated and disgusting, and yeah.
Too bad we don't have clerics. Too bad
We're
not
druids.
Yeah.
clerics. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all druids. That's the challenge.
And Boz?
Since I'm here in melee, I'm going to draw out my scimitar and attempt to hack it apart.
Okay.
Nice.
Do I get advantage for flanking?
Oh wait, are we flanking?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I should have an advantage on that.
That's why I say toggle. Yeah, that's a hit. I just saw the 19.
8 slashing.
Nice.
There we go. It's doing damage. Any movement? Anything else?
No, I'm good where I am.
Okay. So it's annoyed that Brescia got back up, so it's going to choose another target.
Oh no.
So it's going to be
personal now.
1 to 2 Boz, 3 or 4 Kralin.
And they got a.
Well,
It's a
why did it
6.
do that? Why did it do
That's.
2? How did it do 2?
Oh god.
You rolled 2d4. Oh, because you did exploding dice,
Oh,
which
yeah.
means if you roll a 4, you roll another one.
4 is what I was looking for.
So you got the 4 first.
Yeah, 4 came up first. So it's going to be Kralin. Again, it only has 1 attack at this stage.
Wait, who's he attacking?
You.
You.
Okay.
This time it'll reach over and try to bite you.
Oh god.
It hits with only 7 points of damage.
Yep. Hey, just because I grabbed your balls doesn't mean you have to kiss me.
Just keep taunting him.
Now, let's see. Healing.
Stop doing that.
There we go. So it heals a little bit back. Dress
This is a chore.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
All right. Is this still considered flanking or like?
No.
turn-
I'm going to
Yeah,
consider where you are flanking, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
we are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. I can
Triforce
do
flanking.
it. Huh?
No, nothing.
So I can try to hit with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna try my war axe.
Wow, that's.
You needed
So-
that advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But great damage.
Maximum damage.
Nice.
So you can see that it's done a lot. Any movement or anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
I can't dodge or anything, right?
No, you've had your action.
No. All right, then I'm good.
Yep. Crane?
As he pulls his head back after biting me, I'm gonna take my stab and try to stab into his face.
There we go. You missed.
Uh,
You missed again.
all right, that's how I'm doing.
It attacked Brush, it attacked Crane, and I know that's not how statistics works, but I'm a little scared it's going to attack me next. However, it's also low, so I'm going to draw my dagger and use 2-weapon fighting to attack with a scimitar and then a dagger.
Start.
It's actually Fauna's turn.
Yeah, it's my
That's
turn.
fine. Yep.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Fauna. I'm so
Just
sorry.
one moment. Just
It's
one
all
moment.
right. Longbow again.
Hits.
Nice.
Do you want to see how much health it's got left?
Oh my goodness.
One.
There's pixels there. There is pixels there.
Oh god.
All
right, so- So you're saying it's all on me to take it out before it heals again.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I think taking 2 attacks is still my best option rather than trying to do frostbite. So I'm gonna draw out my dagger and scimitar dagger.
Wait. Do you maybe use your inspiration?
Well, if he
I'm
does
already
2 attacks,
flanking.
it'll be fine. Yeah, he's
Okay.
already
I'm
flanking.
already
Alright.
flanking.
Right.
Scimitar,
Yep. And
4 slashing.
they're
Oh, you
both
want
coming at
dagger
the same
too? Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Yep. Both hit as
Nice.
the dragon priest roars and falls down dead.
Can I narrate my kill of the troll?
You can.
I'm going to leap onto the sarcophagus, stab it in the head with the dagger, and lop off its head with the scimitar.
as you're doing that, I'm gonna step back to avoid the blood spray.
I'm gonna take my staff and shove into his mouth.
Go eat this.
This is overkill. It's already dead.
All right.
Okay.
We did it.
There is a
This looks
variant
like
where
we
it grows back from its limbs, though.
Wait, what?
Apparently, there's a variant where they come back from their limbs, and you just created 2 dragon priests or 2 trolls from that.
Wait, what?
I'm just scrolling down. It's like,
We
wait a
should probably
sec.
run out of here.
There's a variant where if you chop off a limb, another troll grows back from that limb.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's just
it's
messed
not
up.
that. Yeah, it's not this one though, thankfully.
Okay, good.
So, that's just wow. That's not supposed to be done, but you did well. We're going to end here, and we're going to end here with something that hold on. So I'm in chat. You watch chat, people, and
Wait, what?
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 Oh.
so I'm guessing you're gonna level. You just got 1800 XP.
That's 450 XP for everyone.
Yeah. I will say this, that the when you hit this event, the higher you are in level, the harder it becomes. But getting to here is pretty much impossible. You shouldn't be getting here straight up at the start. You face
my god.
that's the biggest thing in the dungeon. So how the hell did you do that? Well done.
Okay, good job.
Druid life.
And it should be easier from now on.
Good job, everyone.
Okay, so we're like already. So you said okay. Never mind.
We got to level 2 quite early, actually.
Yes.
So
We made it to level 1.
Yeah. You made it to level 1. You'll hit level 2. We're going to finish it up here because it's about time anyway. I can't believe you did that. That is really impressive. You're not the first people to take down the Dragon Priest, but you did it at level 1 when others have struggled at level 2 and level 3. Or I say, no, the Barbarians took it out at level 3 and it was like 2 rounds.
Okay.
The first round was like 4 crits back like at it. But it was at full health and doing 3 attacks per round instead of 1. So it scales up, but well done, guys. That's amazing. You're slowly going to level up. Wow. I can't say much more than wow. That's actually, yeah.
I know it might be too much to ask right now, but do we see anything interesting on the troll? Or
Oh, you want to search on the troll or in the thing? You want gold?
Is there loot? Is there loot to be
There's fat
had?
loots.
I'm really curious. Like, if he was buried, he must be buried with something, right?
So, the Dragon Priest has an ornate ceremonial dagger worth 125 gold, 2 silver rings worth 15 gold each, a silver amulet worth 15 gold. Scattered across the bottom of the sarcophagus is 220 silver pieces, 50 gold pieces, 4 scrolls. That is Command, Cure Wounds at 2nd level, Inflict Wounds at 2nd level, and Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
That's pretty amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so only 2 of those are druid spells, I think.
Well, you don't have to know the spell to use it, right?
You have to be on the class, though. I'm pretty sure.
You?
Yeah,
We can check that up on in between weeks and whatnot.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's true.
So level up your characters in between week. Tell me which wild shapes you're going to have. I'm limiting it to just 3 because I'll be having stuff drawn on where you can drag off and come in. It's really complex if you're wanting like 20 different wild shapes, and so just try to limit it a little bit, please. So I think that's well done, guys. That's, as I said, that's the biggest thing in this dungeon. The absolutely
Wow.
biggest thing in the dungeon.
Well, game on then.
This is why Fana was so scared of going ahead, because this is the most dangerous section of the dungeon.
You should have trusted us, Fauna.
It was a troll, a undead troll, or I don't know. It didn't look alive, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But it was a troll.
Yeah, I actually think you would have struggled.
It's a pretty good trap, if I say.
I think you would have struggled more at level 3 than at level 1.
When it's at full HP now.
Yeah, 4 HP, 3 attacks per round, full regeneration. It wasn't full regeneration at that stage.
So you're saying my lockpicks did the trick?
Your lockpits did something it shouldn't have done.
And Fauna did a lot.
With the assistance.
With her running back and forth, dodging arrows.
Yeah. With the assistance and the guidance, with Fauna running through the arrows, doing everything, smashing the globe, everything. Although it felt like a train wreck, you got through everything, the hardest part of the dungeon.
Stumbled our way through.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well done, guys. So we're going to call this for the end of the show. Another shout out for Syrinscape. Haven't had the music as much as we wanted, because I didn't want to overshadow what was going on, but it's still been in the background a little bit. They do awesome music, awesome sounds, great for online and offline role-playing. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Again, the flyers again for Osame. I know by now. So, Jim, thank you for coming in. Thank you for. We'll see you next week. You did very well. And for David, again, thank you, and thank you for pointing out the also an Earth Ganassi. I totally forgot. Absolutely, totally forgot.
You mean evil dirt monster?
Evil dirt monster. Nine. I'm going to butcher that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yep. Thank you for coming in and saving the show last minute. Yeah, we wouldn't have been here if you weren't. And this is not the first time that's come close for this show. With it's been fun. It's been great. We're going to have some outro music. We're going to have the credits roll, and we're going to come back next week with second level characters, where this should be a breeze. Depending on your actions, there's still
You say breeze.
there's still actions that you can do and stuff up, but everyone struggles in that first section, and it's like, oh, now I'm second level, I've got hit points, and it makes a big difference. You're not scared of taking more than one blow, because there's a lot of things that do a total kill in one shot. It's just the part of this dungeon. But no, it's been really good. So bye everybody. You can wave. You can say it's okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And I'll be back later tonight with some sim racing. So yeah, here we go.